My friends, what's going on, everyone? My name's Kai. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. So, today, Metroid Fusion. I was messing around a little bit last night on, I guess I need the double jump here. I was messing around a little bit last night, and I remembered how much I loved this game when I was younger. So I thought I'd play it today. Oh, that didn't work. Hey Tyler, what's up, buddy? What is going on? I hope you're well. Ah, perfect. How are you feeling? My man. Hey, Canner, what's up, buddy? Hope you're well. How are you guys feeling? Oh, man. Hey, big boy Johnny, what's going on? Hope you're well. Your neck is sore. That's a shame. You gotta get some of this. Tiger Bomb. Good stuff. So, guys, I hope you're well. I'm just waiting to get my paycheck, and then I gotta go to the gym, gotta go get some stuff done. But I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for a little while. The next game. Oh, you know what? I got to the big room, that unbelievably hard room in Resident Evil. So that's good. Very tough. I wanted to save it for being on stream, though. Hey, Richard, how are you feeling today? Oh, God. How are you feeling today, buddy? Is today the weekend? No, today's Thursday. I'm gonna get my acoustic guitar back. This weekend, and I'm gonna start writing music again. I saw your post, man. Hope everything's better. Yeah, I just feel weird. My man. I don't feel like myself. I had a really stressful week. And we went through we just finished going through like this big Arctic polar vortex, and last week it was I took an Uber like 7 times. I took an Uber like 7 times because it was so cold last week, and I'm pretty bummed about it because I kind of pride myself on doing things the hard way, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, when I go to the gym, I like to walk to the gym because it's really far away. And it's the winter now. So I kind of get some satisfaction out of walking to the gym in the winter because I'm pushing myself and and I'm, I'm going out of my comfort zone. I think it's a good thing to go out of your comfort zone. But yeah, I've barely been going to the gym because of the cold. I just don't feel that great. Hey Eric, what's up? And I think that I missed a couple uh I think I missed a couple cycles of my medication because I forget to take my meds. I forget to take my meds like a lot. When I'm an old man, I'm gonna need one of those machines that remind you to take your medication. But I forget to take my meds all the time. And it's okay if I miss it like once or twice. But if I miss it like more than 3 times, I can get really really just down, you know? I'll get into it though, like I'll feel better. I'll feel better. I'm making like a $500 payment on my credit card today, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna go do grocery shopping today, so that'll be nice. And we all have one of those week pill deals for my supplements. Week pill deals for my supplements? I don't quite understand. Oh, you know what I found out? Very excited about? The Goemon games. I don't know if there's more than the 2 on the collection because there is. I think there's like 5 in Japan, but the Legend of the Mystical Ninja games. They're getting a collection release. Oh God. There we go. Yeah. Legend of the Mystical Ninja's getting a collection. I'll definitely be getting that. Hopefully, stop. Hopefully, it has some quality of life improvements. Maybe a rewind, because on my Super Nintendo, it's one of my favorite games. I think it's like top 3 games on the Super Nintendo for me. I love it. But I always get to this one particular mission, and it kicks my ass. Oh God. It's a deal. You put your pills in each day's separate compartments. Oh, like one of these? Hey, Samson, what's up, buddy? What's up? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Goodness. Okay. Goodness. So, guys, did you have a Game Boy Advance when you were younger? What were some of your favorite Game Boy Advance games? I'm astonished. There's a couple games on here. Charge Beam. Oh, cool. There's a couple games on here, or that aren't on here that I'm so surprised. Like, I'm so surprised, Advanced Wars isn't on here. I'm really surprised Rayman's not on here. Yeah, there's quite a few games that I'm pretty surprised at. Oh, there we go. What's this? Goodness. Everyone like and sub. Hey, Bog, what's up, buddy? What's up? How are you feeling? How are you feeling, my man? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I have the Super Mario Advance games, Mario Kart, Dragon Ball games, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I heard the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games are really good. I think I might have played some of them. I don't really have too much memory, but would I have been? Yeah, I would have been into Yu-Gi-Oh! When the Game Boy Advance was out. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. There's a really funny series on YouTube. Um, there's a really funny series on YouTube that's called like Everything Wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 and Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2 and stuff like that. And they point out all of the inconsistencies between the actual rules of the game and what the anime portrayed. It's really funny. Really funny. Energize, my guy. Hey, that's awesome to hear. Very happy to hear this. Very cool. Very cool. Today is my payday, which means that today I get to eat whatever I want. Whatever I want. When I go to the grocery store, I can pick up whatever I want. However, no steak. Steak is just, it's too expensive now. Way too expensive. Steak in Canada is so expensive now that you might as well just go to like a nice steak restaurant. You might as well just go to a nice steak restaurant, because a steak in a nice restaurant here will cost you like $50, but it'll cost you $35 at the store. So you might as well just go to the thing. Okay. Where do I have to go? I got the charge beam. Do I have... Oh, okay. Hey, Gretty, what's up? Flipside. How's it going, guys? Okay. Oh, I can just shoot these. Oh, damn it. We're having a sexy party. Sexy party. Oops. There we go. Hey, good luck with your final test, buddy. Good luck with your final test. Yeah, steaks aren't cheap here anymore either. Very sad. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Once I get a little bit... The hell? Once I get a little bit more, that was weird. At my work, I can order steaks, like through my supplier, or like through the company supplier. So I'll do that probably in the summer when it's like grilling season. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's really expensive. Really expensive. I'm excited to get back to Japan, because at least when I was there in 2023, I could get a 8-ounce Wagyu steak for the equivalent of about 12 to 14 bucks Canadian. Very delicious. Very delicious. Oh, that didn't work. All right. So where do I have to go? We got like a metro. Oh, I guess up here. Damn it. I had a dream last night. Hey, Bandit. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm feeling a bit better. Last night was rough, but I'm feeling a bit better today. Love to try Wagyu. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's one of the reasons I gained so much weight, though, because it's so fatty. Very delicious, though. Very delicious. Yeah, you only need to cook it like it's usually pretty thin. Like you usually aren't gonna get like a 2-inch Wagyu steak. Why does this keep freezing? What the hell's going on? Why is this happening? Oh. Big stretch. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. Why does this keep freezing? What the fudge is going on? Why does this keep happening? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Let me try and fix this. I'll be right back.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64が3月14日から16,800円になります。
by Edison。
さあ今始まる新たなボンバー伝説。 3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発。 Nintendo 64で登場。バクボンバーマン。
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場。チョロ Q64 スを作れ。4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース。宝チョロ Q64 ついてるよ。
64手に入れた武器を自在に組み合わせて君だけのロボで戦え。
Okay, let's see if this worked a bit. Okay. My friends? My friends? Really nice to see you guys. Really nice to see you guys. I was thinking about getting, the Resident Evil 4, remake. I've been playing it so much, I might as well try the remake. But we'll see. We'll see. Yo, I've still hyped. I found the Metroid Bounty Hunter shirt for $5. Hey, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I don't really have any video game shirts. Hey, you know what? I haven't seen my Nintendo t-shirt in a really long time. Where is my Nintendo t-shirt? I haven't seen it in... It's really weird. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't have too much video game merch. I need to get new clothing though. I need to seriously get new clothing. Before I go to Japan, I'm gonna order a bunch of my merch so I can promote it. But I need to get a new wardrobe. My wardrobe for the last like 2 years has just been black shirts and tourist shirts. You did a professional knife run on how? How? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Thrifting for clothing. Hey, you know, thrifting for clothing, I have nothing against it, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me. There are a few things that I would thrift, though. A jacket would be one of them. Like if I went somewhere, like let's say I went to Vegas and I didn't realize how cold it gets at night, I'd just go to a thrift store and get a jacket, you know? Unseen Saboteur. Dead Space, that's modeled after NES designs. That's cool. That's cool. I always see shirts that I think are cool, but I wouldn't wear them. All right. Glassware and nighttime shirts. Oh, I love going to the thrift store. Whenever, like today, I'll go to the thrift store. I do enjoy going to the thrift store. I've gotten some really cool things at the thrift store. You can find uranium glass at the thrift store. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff you can find. Back in the day, like 10 years ago, you could actually find relatively good video games at the thrift store. Now you'll only find sports games or like dance games. And the thrift store has such a boner for video games. It's so funny because the video games used to just be out like where all the DVDs are. You know what I mean? Like anybody could just go up and pick them up, right? And then I guess one of the old ladies I guess one of the old ladies that works there saw one of those lists that shows like those listicle articles that were really popular like 10 years ago. Um that showed you that like video games were unbelievably expensive. So they started taking all of the video games and putting them like behind like glass, and they started just uh uh charging $15 for any video game. It could be fucking NHL 99 and it would be $15, or it would be Dora's Great Adventure and it would be $15. It's bullshit. But still, in my mind, I think that maybe if I go in, I might be able to find something cool. Never. Never anymore. My thrift store is not that big though. It's only like a 3-room thrift store. You're making a Fallout themed area? Hey, that's a great idea. That's very cool. He made AVGN made old games hard to find. I think it was AVGN. I think it was YouTube in general, not just AVGN. I think it was AVGN definitely had a direct thing on it. Like before, there would be lots of times where he'd do an episode, and then that game would skyrocket in price. But yeah, it's hard. You're not gonna find and everybody's growing up too. So the stuff that you're gonna find, you're not gonna find like N64 games anymore. You're gonna find like PlayStation 3 games or PlayStation 4 games. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're aging out. I was thinking last night, and for my N64 collection, I plan on building the whole collection and then selling it as an entire collection, but maybe not. I don't know. I've got about 10 years to do that, I think. I've got about 10 years, and then I think the market on the N64 will go way down. Now I would consider PlayStation 2, the Wii, and the Xbox 360. No, the Xbox. Yeah, PlayStation 2, Xbox. That's all retro now. And once the PlayStation 6 comes out, the PlayStation 3 and the 360 will be retro. It's just too much. I think also I think that the term needs to get changed. I don't like the term of like retro gaming, because you don't say that about movies, really. Like gaming, like it's not that old, right? Like in the long scheme of entertainment and stuff like that, it's been around since like what, the 70s? You know what I mean? The very, very late 60s with the Magnavox Odyssey. I think that came out in 69. It's not really that old. Imagine watching a movie. Imagine watching Jaws and being like, yeah, I'm watching really good retro movie. Well, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. Okay. You know who was in that? There was a lot of, like, AVGN was really good. AVGN now is terrible. But, damn it. There was a lot of people in that space that I absolutely could not stand. Like, you guys know Pat Contry? I'm sure you know Pat Contry. The dude is an absolute grifter and a wiener. He's a total wiener. He has a list of things when you watch his live stream, like his gaming live streams, or he just sits around watching retro commercials, right? Like on live stream. And he's a total wiener, and he has a list of things that if you bring up, you get banned because he wasn't allowed to have them when he was a kid. It's really embarrassing. And he's just a wiener. And you know who else I absolutely had a disdain for? I never liked edgelords. You know what I mean? Like, people that were edgy just for the sake of being edgy. And what's it called? The Nostalgia Critic and Channel Awesome was some of the most embarrassingly cringed nonsense I've ever seen in my life. And I can't believe Doug Walker was ever... He would never be popular in any other era than very early YouTube. But unbelievably cringe for me. Okay. Yeah, there was some of them. I really didn't watch too much retro gaming stuff. I watched AVGN, but I've always kind of done my own thing. Like, when... I feel bad because, like, before I went to Japan, I watched so much Japanese content. But I kind of have this thing that when I start making content on something, or when I start doing it in real life and not just like watching it on YouTube, I usually stop watching the stuff on YouTube because, for example, with my Japan vlogs, right? I don't want to be watching other Japan vloggers because I don't want to. I want to come up with my own ideas, and then at least if I do something that's similar to someone else, you know, at least it's unique. You know, I don't have any influence of what they've done to influence my own video, right? Same thing with like retro gaming. I just kind of do my own stuff. I've just always thought a lot of the retro game YouTubers are just kind of wieners. You know? Okay. Man, these graphics are great. It's a shame that most people would have just seen this on like a very dark screen. Bomb data downloaded. Oh, cool. Morph it. Did I do the jump? Oh, excellent. Can I do a double jump? How do you... I guess you can't. So, genuine go-to is getting a new vendor for drinks and snacks, so everything is on sale for half off. Oh, hell yeah! My gym, for some reason, has like a fucking pizza day. It's very weird. It's very weird. Also, at my gym, if you're a member of my gym, you get extra meat at the burrito place in town. A lot of people play Fusion and Zero Mission on the GBA player. Oh, that's true. That's true. Was the GBA player that popular, though? I never knew anybody I never knew anybody that had a GBA player. I had a GameCube that was my system during that era, and I definitely had a Game Boy Advance, and I never had a Game Boy player. Does it look like I have like a black eye? Jeez, I've got quite the bags under my eyes. Last night I had one of those nights where you lie in bed and you just keep your eyes open for some reason. You know what I'm talking about? What a pain in the ass. Okay, I think we did this. It was a bit expensive, but it was definitely available. They're stupid expensive now. You know what is cool though? When I'm in Japan, they have this system, and it's like the size of a Switch, but you can play any Game Boy game on it, and you can also connect it to the TV. So any Game Boy game I'll be able to stream. Right now I can stream Game Boy games. I can't, because I have the Super Game Boy, but I can't do Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance games. GameCube's expensive to collect. I know. Recently I bought Spawn Armageddon for the GameCube. It was $70. Very expensive. Good game though. Okay. God, I have like no health. Oh no. Oh, okay, here. With GameCube, I think it's super easy to mod now. You can run ROMs off a memory card thing. Really? That's cool. I always thought the GameCube's mini DVDs or whatever the format they were, I always thought they were pretty cool. When I was young, my dad had we had a video camera that took mini DVDs. No. It wasn't a video camera. It was a CD player. Do you guys remember CD singles? When CDs came on, they were like little CDs. They were like the size of GameCube games, but they were music CDs. They did release like a dedicated player for those, and I had one of those. That's really cool. I wish I knew more about modding and everything like that. All right. There we go. Goodness. So I've been following the Winter Olympics, right? The Olympic hockey, because I'm Canadian, and of course I'm gonna follow the Olympic hockey. Italy, so funny, right? Italy has absolutely no reason to be in the Olympics other than the fact that the host country automatically qualifies, you know? So when they have all of these international tournaments and stuff to qualify, it doesn't matter for the host country. They just fudge. They just automatically qualify. So it's so funny seeing like Italy in a group with like Russia and Sweden and stuff like that. It's so weird. And then so Italy scored the first goal in their game against Finland, which is pretty cool. But the Olympics, like the Olympic social media went absolutely insane about it, and they made it sound like Italy beat Finland 1-0. However, they were just reporting the first goal of the game, and then Finland went on to destroy them 6-2. It's funny how things are advertised. You know what, though? The fact that Italy scored any goal is pretty surprising. What have I done here now? What have I done? Have I... Maybe something on the ground? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Did you hear about the American Olympic contenders who were talking shit on America and now they're being canceled by America? Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? Olympic? So they were Americans and they were making fun of their own country? Treason! Treason! One time I had a dream that I committed regicide. It was such a bizarre dream. Regicide. Okay. I mean, America is pretty gay. Not as gay as Canada. We're pretty gay up here. We're pretty gay up here. I follow this baseball YouTuber, and I don't really know why I follow him because his jokes are unbelievably not funny to me. They're just, well, just to me they're not funny. But it's good for updates and stuff. But he's always calling, whenever he's talking about the different baseball teams, he always has to bring up that San Francisco is the gay holy land, and I'm always thinking, buddy, Toronto is in the MLB. I don't know if you've ever been to the Toronto Village before, but it's the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. They're making a statement how they don't respect America because something's going on here. Like, go rep different country then. That's crazy. It's pretty, if you don't like the country that, you're going to go represent, I wouldn't be representing them, you know what I mean? Remember on The Simpsons, you have selected regicide. Yes, if you know the king or queen being murdered. Yeah. I also like the one where, that's a really good one, and another one is, Do you want to admit to a crime that you've committed? And then Homer selects no, and it says, so you have committed a crime, but you don't want to admit it. A paddy wagon is being sent right to your house. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my god, Dr. Doolittle is Chief Wiggum. All of those Americans are so critical of Americans, think they're being graceful, but nobody else is really doing that, so what's the point? Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. I don't like it when people bring politics and stuff into things that aren't political. I mean, sports are political, but like, do your damn job. God. Hey, what's up? Proud Dad, my man. You got some Dead Space stuff coming up. Very cool. When Homer's on the computer, yes. This bird's gonna fly. Oh my god, Dr. Doolittle is Chief Wiggum. Am I gonna walk with the animals? Talk with the animals. I get into politics, I say what I think, I piss off both sides. Yeah, once I started being a YouTuber, I really kind of gave up on politics because it's so divisive. A lot of people ask me about American politics. You know, they'll ask me like, oh, like, would you support Trump? Would you support like stuff like that? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm Canadian. You know what I mean? I don't have any what's it called? I don't have any need for American politics. But I think everybody kind of looks at YouTubers and just thinks that automatically their political values have to revolve around the United States politics. I don't know. I don't even vote anymore, to be honest with you. And I know that that's not a good thing to admit in Canada, but yeah, I don't vote. I don't vote. However, I do vote in like county stuff. Like not provincial stuff and not like federal stuff, but like when the mayor is being elected, or when stuff like that is being done, like in my own community, then I'll vote. Because these people only get like 2,000 or 3,000 votes. So your vote actually would make a difference. Whereas when millions of people are voting, it's not really gonna make a difference. Okay, I'm confused. Am I done this area now? Oh no, I've gotta go up, clearly. Uh-oh. I voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020. I didn't realize I was supporting so much hatefulness. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. All I can tell you about Trump is that with all these tariffs, I can't eat Burger King anymore. I can't eat Burger King anymore. It's too goddamn expensive. Like the most expensive thing on the planet. I might as well go to a 5-star dinner. Might as well go to a 5-star dinner. Uh-oh, what the hell's this? Okay, so I can't go up there. So I can't go up there. Maybe I can go this way. I'm excited to hit the gym today, Dwarf. Excited to hit the gym today. I'm gonna pick up some Ensure with extra protein. Also found out some Google stuff in my history that I didn't search, and I'm honestly traumatized. But I know I'm good all the other times. This I may have for sure. Oh. Well, I hope it works out for you, buddy. Hope it works out for you, buddy. Damn it. You know what you might be looking at, Proud Dad? You might be looking at suggested searches. You might be looking at suggested searches. I know, sometimes you have a hard time with, like, technology and stuff like that. Sometimes Google will, like, suggest a search, not necessarily something that you've already searched, but maybe something relating to something that you've searched. You might be seeing that. I am too. It's arm day, and not feeling so sedated today. I haven't taken any muscle relax. Oh, okay, good. Yes, I'm excited. Arm day. Feeling good. Yesterday was such a bad workout. Can I go any farther in here? No. Damn it. That sucks. I'm sorry you didn't have a good workout, my man. Very confused, unaware. Oh, I did go here. How do I get back? I guess I can't go back up here. Oh, maybe the door on the bottom. Okay. Oh no, how do I drop down into... Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. So I guess it's gotta be... Shoot. I don't watch certain stuff as I'm a Mormon, but like I said, I'm not worried because I'm good. I got to video chat with my kids today, and that helped me. That's good. That's good. You know, I spent a lot of time with the Mormons. I think I told you about that. Early on in my YouTube days, I wanted to make a video kind of like, not exposing the Mormons, but like a behind the scenes look into it, you know? So I did a lot of research, and I met with missionaries like every week. I went to the Church of Jesus Christ, like in my area. They have, I don't know if the Mormon church in your area has this, if it's like a normal thing for you guys, but you know what's in the middle of the Mormon church in my town? A basketball court. Like right in the church. There's a basketball court. Very cool. Yeah, and I hung out with these people because I wanted to, you know, make this YouTube video where I explored like the weird dark side of this, and in the end, everybody was so kind to me and nice to me that I just scrapped the whole idea and joined their baseball team. I just, they were just so nice to me the whole time. And I didn't see really anything strange, other than they really wanted to like baptize me like right away. But other than that, it was really nice. I even joined their baseball team, and for a season I played on their baseball team. It was cool. Playing on a Mormon baseball team is strange but cool because all of the wives they come and watch, but they don't really like go crazy and cheer. They just kind of just kind of watch and clap. It's very strange. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. So what is the problem here? Then I turn negative into a positive, and you did, I think, on the RE3. That night said to my former friend, false allegations stressing me out. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that I can help you out. You know, I see comments from you guys, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Oh, I thought I could go into the wall there. It's really nice to be able to have like a positive impact on you guys. It's really nice to be able to have a positive impact. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So we've gone all over here. I can't go back through here. There's a save spot. Lock open. Bomb data downloaded. Proceed to navigation room. Well, how do I get back to the navigation room? I go to a church class called Institute every Wednesday to socialize. When the divorce finalized and I heal, I'm gonna date in the church. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Also, if I can ever come to Canada, I'm gonna come see you. You're not gonna murder me, are you? No, no. If you're ever in Toronto, if you're ever in Toronto, let me know. Yeah, so I can't go up here. Yeah, if you're ever in Toronto, let me know. I don't understand. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Don't understand. I don't understand. This way won't let me go up because there's a thing in the way. I'm not gonna ask for contact. Oh yeah, no worries. Well, my email is in my description. Okay. I'm so confused. Save. Come on. What do I do? Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Take a quick 5-minute break. I will be I'll be right back.
F0X. 700 km/h. 1000 km/h. F0X, jeu ultra rapide. 1500 km/h. F0X sur Nintendo 64, vous n'en reviendrez pas.
Some things are just better to do with other people. Like Gauntlet Legends for Nintendo 64.
Oh, I like to call that my little something special.
Where the more people you get to play,
Go Wizards, get busy, it's your birthday, it's the balls. There you go. You see? This is how I play.
the more chance you stand to survive.
Who's your daddy? Who is your daddy?
There's only
one hero who possesses the strength, the skill, and the courage to save the world single-handedly. Glover! Strength? Glover's got the magic and the moves to match big bad bosses. Skill? Glover's got the brains to solve mind-boggling puzzles. And talk about courage? Glover's got the to handle any challenge. Glover! For Nintendo 64 and PC CD-ROM, gotta love the glove.
Do you know how to use one of these?
GoldenEye. Load a Rumble Pack and see how it feels when 007 meets N64.
スパイ映画の興奮を任天堂64でいいですね。一度やってみたかったんです。撃ちます撃ちますしびれます。振動パックでブルブルします。007ゴールデンアイ。
Introducing GoldenEye 007 and the first Bond adventure, where you direct the action.
Do you know how to use one of these?
Shot by shot by shot. Load a Rumble Pack and see how it feels when 007 meets Nintendo 64. See the next Bond movie. Tomorrow never dies.
Do you know how to use one of these?
Choque 007 Goldeneye com Rumble Pack e descubra o que acontece quando 007 encontra M64. É incrível ou nada.
Happy, joyful, downright ecstatic, hardly surprising with the Nintendo 64 and GoldenEye at only 8.
All right. So, I got my pay. So, I'm going to continue this for a little bit more. Then oh, there we go. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the gym. Does anybody else enjoy these nostalgia curves commercially puts on? I hope so. I need to change them though. I need to get new ones. Come on. I have something cool. I have something cool to show Tommy when she comes in. If she comes in today. You know when you're on Facebook and you get like a you get like that advertising like from, oh goodness. You get advertising. Well, I'm always, you guys, oh goodness. You guys know me, and I love Sanrio stuff, but I've made a point now that until I go back to Japan, I'm not getting another single Sanrio item. Unless I go to Toronto. Oh goodness. Unless I go to Toronto. In Toronto, I'll pick up something at like Miniso or something. But no more. I really like Squishmallows, because they're the only thing. Oh goodness, they're the only thing really in North America, that's like kawaii. Kawaii. We really don't have that style here of the kawaii stuff. Like we have a cute style, and I hate it. I hate like North American cute style. But Squishmallows are kawaii. I like them a lot. They collab with Sanrio all the time, and I got a full set of them, and they were on sale for $4 each. They were on sale for $4 each on oh, that's how you get out of it, on Walmart.ca. So I picked up the whole thing. Very cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a cool boss. I like it. Kind of looks like a penis. I locked myself out of Facebook for an hour last night because of my paranoia, but thankfully let me in for a video selfie. I'm dedicated though. Social media is toxic sometimes. You know what, Proud Dad? What's your name, by the way? If you don't mind, because I don't like calling you just Proud Dad all the time. I don't like referring to people by their YouTube handle. What can I call you that's not your YouTube handle? I think that you need to take a social media break, but in a different way. I think what you need to do, because clearly you enjoy... Hey, Cult of Blue, what's going on? Clearly you enjoy being on social media, right? But you're worried that you keep getting hacked and stuff like that. And as your buddy, right, as your friend, I know that you're just paranoid. And I'm not trying to bring you down or anything like that. You know, I'm just trying to talk about it. You're way too paranoid about this stuff. And I think something that might help you out is, Kason. All right. Kay and Kai. Why don't you make yourself an account, right? Whether it's on Facebook or whether it's on YouTube, whatever social media you're on, why don't you make an account that isn't necessarily connected to you? You know what I mean? Why don't you make, like, for example, if you make a Facebook, like, I am on Facebook, but I don't like being on Facebook, and I don't communicate with, like, people on Facebook. I really only have Facebook now to watch reels, you know, and maybe post on, like, the marketplace or something like that. But if you make an account that is just brand new, it doesn't have any connection to people that you know, you can just use that account to watch everything or consume your stuff, you know? And then that way you won't have any paranoia because there's nothing to hack. You know, if you have a Facebook account that has, like, no friends, right, and you just use it for, like, watching, like, reels or whatever, stuff like that, then you don't need to worry about being hacked because there's nothing to hack. I don't know. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to help you out. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you out because I care about you, bud. I care about you. I don't want you to be paranoid. I've been paranoid before. And it sucks. But trust me, people aren't hacking you all the time. But you know what? If you always talk about it, you might be inviting it. You know, you might be inviting it. But trust me, buddy, people aren't trying to hack you. Like, it drives me nuts on YouTube when all these YouTubers advertise that everybody is trying to steal your information and stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen lots of commercials like that, or I'm sure you've seen lots of YouTubers get sponsored by things like Aura and stuff. For a normal person, you really don't need it, man. You really don't need it because you're not important. And I don't mean that as you're not important, like, obviously you are important as a human, but when it comes to you being important as, like, an asset to a hacker, there's nothing there, right? You're not a public figure. You're not like a politician or anything. You're not... No! This... Oh my lord, so I have to beat this boss with this health. Because it'll send me all the way back. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't think normal people really have any reason to feel like they're gonna get hacked and stuff because it just not, it's just, if you're a normal person, there's just nothing really there. You know, public figures get hacked, rich people get hacked, but I don't know. I think you'll be alright. This thing is very phallic. Did you guys know that in Japan they have a penis festival? And there's giant penis statues that are, like, brought out onto the street and everybody's celebrating it? That's amazing. I wish we had that here in North America. Oh, I did it! Oh, goodness! Oh, no! Oh, shoot, this is gonna be so tough with this amount of health. Sorry for the rewinding, guys. Sorry for the rewinding, guys. Fudge! Oh, come on now. Oh, Scheiße verdammt. Scheiße verdammt! I haven't said that in a really long time. Chicken on a whiteboard. Other than YouTube, I wiped my social media accounts a few months ago. It's an amazing feeling when you look back and realize all the garbage that never really mattered to begin with. I feel ya, Cult. I feel ya. Yeah, unfortunately, social media is like my job, or at least one of my jobs. So I can't really get rid of it, but I definitely do have a like a burner, like a burner YouTube and a burner Facebook and stuff like that. If I just want to have stuff that's not associated with me. Alright, so what did that... Oh, did that give us a higher jump? Oh, okay. Oh, now I can get out of that area. Okay. I grew up in the 90s before social media. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I was on Facebook, the first year that Facebook came out. Like, the first year that it was, like, public. I think I joined Facebook in 2006. 2006 or 2007. My girlfriend at the time made it for me, and I'm pretty sure I was in grade 9. I'm pretty sure I was in grade 9, because in grade 8, I was on MySpace. No, even in grade 9, I was, yeah. I think grade 10, I went to Facebook. You know, when I was in high school, I used to make money designing people's MySpace pages. Because back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember MySpace, but you could decorate your MySpace page. However, you had to do it all through HTML coding. You couldn't just, you know, upload a photo to the photo section on your page. You literally had to do it all HTML. And I actually knew how to do all of that. And my mom and dad were in a band, and they were in like a network of bands. Oh, do I go up here? They're in like a network of bands, so they knew a lot of people, and for a good year, I was charging people like $250 to make a page look good for them. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool back in the day because it was pretty cool back. How do I get back to that area? I don't talk to either of them anymore. When I moved, they forgot about me. I promise you they didn't forget about you. I promise they didn't forget about you, my man. Okay. Gotta walk away. Gotta stand my ground. Some MySpace pages were sensory overload for autists like myself. Almost seizure-inducing. All of you guys are autistic. Nothing wrong with that. I like it. I have a lot of autistic viewers. I think that's cool. You guys have taught me a lot about autistic people. You guys have taught me a lot about autistic people. Before I joined YouTube, I didn't really have that much interaction with too many autistic people. I was in the special class when I was in school, though, so I did know a lot of autistic people back in the day. But I didn't feel like I belonged in this special class, so I kind of resented it. You have autism and fetal alcohol syndrome. I relate. True. The tism is strong in America. We got that tism Tylenol. Well, I just think that it's more common than we thought. You know what I mean? I think that there's different, like, through diagnoses and stuff like that, as like stuff evolves, we start to realize stuff. Like a lot of, like, for example, a lot of people in the olden days, right, that the church thought were like possessed, right, were just mentally ill. You know what I mean? They might have had like schizophrenia or something like that. You know, but they weren't possessed by the devil, right? They were mentally ill. So I just think we're discovering more of it. I'm not autistic, if anyone's wondering. I'm not autistic. I have learning disabilities, though. I have learning disabilities. That's why I was in like special classes and stuff when I was young. I have a really hard time retaining things. I have to do things over and over and over and over and over again for me to retain them. But that's a good thing, you know, because the things that I am good at, I'm very good at. Like, I'm very good at math. I'm very good at math because math is one of those things that once you figure out math, you'll get perfect on it every time. You know, like my sister's not very good at math. And she's asked me like how am I so good at math and stuff like that. And the thing is, with math, the problem, like the solution to the problem is always the same thing. Like when you're multiplying something or dividing something, it's always the exact same. It's always the exact same process. So it doesn't matter what the numbers are. It's the exact same process. You could have like a multiplication quiz with 1 billion questions on it, and you could get perfect on it every single time because you know the process. You know what I mean? Why can't I get up here? This thing wants me to go to the navigation room, and this is the way you get... Oh, maybe there's something on the ground? I'm so confused. I can't walk up this. What is going on? Got my diagnosis just last year. It really put a lot of my early struggles into life into perspective, like a light bulb coming on. I knew I had ADHD, but this really opened up my eyes. That's true. That's true. How old were you when you got your diagnosis? I don't understand. This has to be the way. Oh, wait, no, that could be over here. Uh, 42. Oh, really, eh? Wow, I didn't know that you could get diagnosed so late. Maybe I'll go to my I have a doctor's appointment on the 26th or 27th. Maybe I'll go to the doctor and demand them to check me for autism. No, I don't have autism. I have ADHD. I think that's obvious by how often I have to get up and leave. How often I have to get up and take a break from my stream. But yeah, I just have hard time retaining things. I've got a hard time retaining things, and because of that, I'm very much a person of habit. Like, I haven't started watching a new TV show in like 15 years because my brain it has a hard time. Even video game franchises. Like last night, I was very, very close to beginning. What's it called? Fire Emblem. I was about to start Fire Emblem, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to begin an entire new franchise. I don't understand what to do now. Can I... There we go. I feel on the stream thing. After doing a 2-hour stream, my internal battery is completely drained for a few days. For a few days, yeah. Well, the stream can drag you out because the thing is, like, I need to be entertaining, right? That's essentially what I am. I'm an entertainer, right? So I don't like it when I'm streaming and I just run out of things to talk about. As long as you guys are here and we're having a conversation, then I'm rocking. You know what I mean? But sometimes when it's like 2 in the morning, nobody's talking. I don't look at my viewers. Like I don't know how many people are watching the stream because it gives me anxiety. I would rather not know. I'd rather just have fun, chill out. I think if I found out that like 100 people were watching, I think I'd probably get a little nervous. Maybe not. But yeah, I don't look at that kind of stuff. So it can be exhausting when nobody's talking and stuff. I've always said that these live streams are not about the game that I'm playing. They're not about the game that I'm playing. The game that I'm playing is just an excuse to hang out with you guys. You know what I mean? The game that I'm playing doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, good. I'm doing it. The game that I'm playing doesn't really matter. What matters is being able to talk, hang out with you guys. Maybe I can help somebody. That would make me a very happy guy. By the way, guys, we are raising money this month for my local food bank. We've already raised $165. If you guys want to send a donation, anything donated is going to the food bank. We already have enough to buy a case of steaks, 24 steaks. We've already got enough to buy a case of 24 steaks. So that's going to be going to the food bank. It's going to be awesome. Some people are going to get some really good food next month. Yeah, it's hard. My doctor retired a couple years ago, and now I have a female doctor, which I don't like too much, and not because she's because she's female, but not because I don't think she's as professional. I would just rather have a male doctor as a male because they got to stick their finger up my butt and stuff like that. I'd rather have a male do that. I like my doctor a lot, but because my previous doctor was my doctor for my entire life, like when he was my doctor from the time I was like 3 years old until I was like 27, you know? So he was my doctor for a long fucking time. He was great. My new doctor, she's good, but she kind of just I don't know, she never has enough time to talk to me. I'll make like a doctor's appointment like 2 months in advance, and I'll get in, and the whole thing will last like 5 or 10 minutes. And I always have to bring up my incredibly large Johnson to her. It's a problem. No, I'm just joking, guys. I feel more comfortable around males and females. It's a safety thing, and called when I get back on SSI, I'm gonna find a prep therapist. Yeah, I'm comfortable with either. I just when I'm getting men's health kind of things done. When I'm getting men's health things done, I would rather deal with a male doctor. I would rather deal with a male doctor. Okay, what time is it? Oh my god, it's already 4:10. What time is sunset? My god, sunset's in like an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Guys, thank you for the wonderful stream. Um Thank you for the wonderful stream. I'll be back later. I want to go to the gym now. Um I want to walk at least there in the daylight. So, uh uh but that's good. I don't think mental health is getting serious attention it needs. Therapy, yeah, absolutely. But for real, Kai, next time you're on a React stream with my friend Chris, can we show some of your Cyrax videos? Next time I'm on you can always share my videos. You can always share my videos or watch my videos online. You can always do that. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'll be back tonight. I'm not too sure what we'll be playing. We might continue this. We might do Rayman. We might do I don't know what we'll do. We'll do whatever I feel like. We'll do whatever I'm feeling like at that particular moment. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.